I am going to be sharing tonight about retailing and how to take advantage of this situation in the sense of how do I use technology to share our life-changing products, right? We have incredible life-changing products that can absolutely help people. And that's one of the most fulfilling parts of our business, isn't it? Is to assist people, to help people with our incredible life-changing products. So let's talk about the different steps to success to make sure that you're implementing, not only are you taking advantage of the ones that are available corporately or on your team from leaders around Market America, but implementing them within your team, within Crossline, regionals, locals. You guys could be all working together in small groups to do retail presentations online. In fact, I just did one not a few days ago, and I have another one in a few days. So here's the steps, you guys. Number one, pick your platform and your presentation. So are you going to do it on Zoom, which we happen to be partnered with in Unfranchise in our back office. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. Maybe you're just doing it on FaceTime or Skype, or you have a GoToWebinar account, but pick your platform and pick your presentation. What are you going to be presenting on? What are you going to be sharing? And really everything and anything is okay. And we'll talk a little bit about options here coming up. The number two is book your events. I always like booking 2 within a short period of time. That's just how I do it. You can do it however you want. I like to give people an option. I love saying we have an event coming up. Actually, we have 2 events coming up. They're the same event, Tuesday night or Saturday morning. Which works better for you? I love saying that, because people have an option and that gives them choice, and everybody likes choices. So as I mentioned, be sure you're working as a team within your own team in Market America, Crossline within the local area. That way you all can plug in and it can be a ton of fun. So let's talk about some of the cute boxes down here at the bottom. Make your list and invite with at least 3 touch points. Touch points is a marketing term. Now, nothing replaces the phone call. So pick up the phone. You could forego the email, the Facebook message, the text message, but you cannot forego the phone call. Okay. People need to feel special and that you actually wanted them there, that they're important enough, or that this is important enough to warrant a phone call. If you actually want a good show up rate, that is, right? So 3 touch points. It could be a fun image via text. It could be an event Facebook invite and the phone call to confirm and say, hey, did you get my text? Did you see my invite? I want, this is a little bit about what's going on, and I'll share with you a little bit of my template in how to invite. But be sure that you create the list of people you're going to invite to your event, invite with 3 touch points. And if you're presenting yourself, you're doing the presentation, one of the things you can ask your guests is what they're interested in learning about. Hey, Sally, it's Melanie. I'm having an event coming up. It's about health, wealth, supporting our immune systems. Health is our best defense. It's going to be just a fun online interactive presentation, about 30, 45 minutes. And I'm really curious what you'd be interested in learning about when it comes to that. That's a really fun way. Now, if you're not speaking or presenting, you need to edify who that person is. Oh my gosh, Dr. Cheryl Duchess. Oh my gosh, have you heard of Tanya Hovelman? Oh my gosh, Melanie Nelson, right? I mean, you just got to edify that person and who that person's going to be, and what makes them special and why they're going to want to learn from that person. Confirm attendance and assist them if needed. And what I mean by that is not everybody knows how to jump on a webinar, a Zoom, a FaceTime, you name it. So if people need assistance, give them a hand. Go the extra mile. Say, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you a call 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the meeting, help you get logged on, do what you need to do, right? Lastly, make sure you pre-book the follow-up meeting so that you can close the sale, answer questions, find out what direction is best for them to take. Okay, so that needs to be pre-booked because we're not sitting next to our guest at a live event right now. We are hoping they get online. And then we need to talk with them after. So when you invite them, it's absolutely crucial that you pre-book that follow-up meeting. Hey, I'm going to give you a call right when it's over. Or, hey, what time after the presentation works better for you, 8 or 8:30 p.m.? Can I call you at 9 a.m. in the morning to answer your questions? And just pre-book that follow-up appointment so that you're taking those next steps, because never, ever, ever has it been more true that fortune is in the follow-up here. So as we mentioned, Zoom has become a partner and you can register for it in your unfranchised management system. So you log in, you go to my account, take a look, my services, and Bamski. Zoom video conferencing. Now, if you already have a Zoom account, it will be transferred to this and you will get an email that, well, at least that's what happened to me. I got an email within, I think, 24 hours saying, welcome to working live with Zoom, which is our sort of Market America corporate account with Zoom. It's very exciting. Now, so we've got our platform. Zoom is our platform. That was just my little tutorial because I believe that Andrew Chi and Jim did a little tutorial already on how to do Zooms, and that recording is available on YouTube. So I'm not going to get into the logistics of how to host a Zoom. I do suggest, however, doing exactly what I did, which was grab a buddy, grab a friend, grab a team member, and practice. That's what Jason Pelland and I did. And I needed to practice more than he did, but he was willing to help me out. All right, so we did a little back and forth, you know, launching one, setting one up, launching one, setting one up, and just seeing what it feels like to be the presenter and the participant. So this is your business, you guys. Take it seriously. And, you know, it's best not to do your first one the first time when you're actually presenting to a group. So definitely practice. Health is your best defense. Wellness 101. That's what I've been doing. Now, we've been doing the Wellness 101s forever and ever. Amen. Here in our company. Isn't it true? And I've just been giving the theme to mine that health is your best defense. And I've been talking about the daily essential kit. I have been talking about our immune formula, our vitamin C, our vitamin D, our aloe juice, right? So all the things we're used to doing. There's an incredible isotonics PowerPoint in the back office. You could just talk about the products, show them how to mix it and drink it, you know, offer a promotion. If they order everything, they get a free box of trim tea because we've got a special going on right now, right? What is it? It's like $10 a box or something. It's 0 BV. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy special going on right now with trim tea blowout sale. So use that as an opportunity to close the sale, create a sense of urgency. So how you do the body of your presentation is really, really up to you, but fun and interactive. Right now, we're going to be launching a Get Lean During Quarantine here at TLS. So we're going to be doing some of those live coming up here on our TLS Coaches Support page. So if you aren't part of our page, definitely request to join, because we're going to be doing a campaign and running a group together coming up here. So definitely jump on board with that. So we've got our platform, we decide on our presentations, we got to book those, right? Now you're going to create your names list. Create a list of 30 people who could benefit from the event, the information, and the products. Not the last 2 people that you have been like, come on, please come to my event, right? That's not what we're looking for. We want to create a list of people that you are going to do your 3 touch points with, right? Text, call, Facebook message, whatever the case might be, whatever your touch points are, but you never, ever, ever forgo the phone call. Thank you very much. All right. I was thinking of you, and here's why. We have this incredible event coming up. It's going to be such great information. I know we have all been so worried about what's going on in the world today, and never has it become more important to put our health first, because health is wealth. And the information, the speaker, the features and benefits of the event, you guys, whatever it is you're covering and why it's important to that person. You know, hey, I know, Susan, you've been struggling with, and I thought this information would be of, you know, complete relevance and interest to you. So why would that person want to come? And again, you can ask them what they'd want to learn if you're presenting, or you edify the speaker if you're not. And you give them the 2 options or 1 option for the event, and then say, hey, can you make it? Yes or no. Either way is fine with me. I just need to know for sure. So no maybes, because 100% of maybes don't show up, people. We know this. We know this. So get confirmation, yes or no. And if they can't give it to you immediately, then say, you know, hey, can I touch base with you tomorrow morning and find out if you can make it or not, just so I know I can count on you or not. And either way is fine. But either way, we want confirmation. That way you're not playing cat and mouse and then they go missing in action, right? The next most important thing when they've confirmed they're coming is pre-book that follow-up call. That is paramount when we're doing anything online in business right now. So, hey, can I give you a call right after the Zoom? Perfect. Excellent. Looking forward to it. I'll answer questions. We'll talk about the event, the presentation. I'm so excited to hear about your thoughts. We'll talk to you then and we'll see you online. Or it could be the next day. But either way, it's booked an appointment. Just like the Zoom is an appointment, the follow-up meeting is an appointment. And then we just book the next appointment and the next appointment and the next appointment. That's what we do in this business. We're master appointment bookers. That's what we do. And it becomes very, very, very important that even if you're brand new and you're like, I don't know what happened, what am I supposed to do next? What are we supposed to do in the next appointment? Don't worry about it. You got time to figure it out between the time that you book the appointment and the appointment. That's called time for you to figure it out. Excellent. Call a partner. Call a friend, right? And figure out what you got to do in that appointment and get help. So, as I often say in my local seminars, bring a spine. All right. How do we ensure we get a great show up rate? Because you know what? People are busy right now. They got their kids at home. They're working from home, or they're just streaming and eating. Who knows what's going on? And they might just forget. It's actually more likely to forget an online event than a live one, because sometimes it just doesn't go on the calendar, whatever the case might be. So it's absolutely imperative that you do your reminders, and they should be effective and professional. So I'm going to skip down to the bottom here, take a look at what's not effective, what doesn't work. Now, what doesn't work is, I hope you can make it, or let me know if something comes up. Are you still able to attend? Or send them nothing at all. And I'm only making fun of this because I've done it. Okay, I'm not making fun of you, I'm making fun of me. All right, learn from my mistakes, peeps. All right, so looking forward to seeing you on the online meeting tomorrow. Hey, so-and-so, remember I'm going to call you after at 8:30, so be sure to log on a few minutes early. It's going to be so awesome. See you online. Do I have an issue with my event here going on, you guys, or are we good? Somebody give me the thumbs up. I've got like weird things happening. Are we good? Are we good, you guys? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, love it, love it. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. You're learning? Are you guys learning? You having some fun with me? Good stuff. Okay, so these are the things that you would message, that you would call, that you would text, and say, oh my gosh, so thrilled for the event tonight, Susan. We're going to start on time, and it's best to log on a few minutes early. Thank you so much. That's what I call leadership language, you guys, versus, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't work. Down at the bottom there. So reminders are important the day before, the day after, or the day of, okay? Now, we have the event, we're maybe helping them log on, we have the event, and then closing the sale is what we need to do. Now, if you're the presenter, your job at the end is to prompt everyone for ordering. So get with the person who invited you here today or tonight, get their website address, and make sure you get your orders placed. Thank you so much for attending. It's been absolutely fabulous. Give yourselves a round of applause. That's what I do in real life, actually. And so always prompt order taking, always, always, always. Don't say, well, if you're interested in buying the product, okay, let's stay away from that. We want to be assumptive, and that is get with the person who invited you here today, get their website address, get with them, and they can answer questions and help you get your order placed. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for joining me. Really appreciate your time and energy and participation. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Okay. Closing the sale from the front of the room as a presenter is absolutely crucial. You could do everything wrong before that, but that you can't do wrong. Okay. Were you able to attend the whole presentation? That's the first thing you're going to ask when you've got your follow-up. All right. You call up your person, right? Or you do a FaceTime or a Zoom. You've got it pre-booked. They were on the well, you don't know if they were on the presentation. If you weren't the presenter, you might not know, right? So what do we got to do? We got to call them up and we got to say, hey, Sally or Susan or whoever I've been inviting. Were you able to attend the whole presentation? No, actually, at about 15 minutes in, the dog started puking all over the carpet and I had to go clean it up. Right? This is going to prevent you from assuming they were on the webinar. Things can happen with people. So one of the first questions you want to ask is, were you able to attend the entire presentation, right? You might know that they logged on, but did they watch the whole thing? All right, now once you've determined they were on the whole thing, now if they weren't, you can always pre-book them into that second event. I'm telling you, it's brilliant, 2 events. All right, were you able to attend the whole presentation? They were on. Thank you so much for attending. Wasn't it fun? Wasn't it awesome? What did you like best? Now let's get you started with a free customer account. I just messaged you the link. And with Zoom, you can do screen sharing and you can help them create their customer account and just walk them through that process. But make sure you send them your link and be prepared to do that pretty much immediately upon the presentation starting. I would just pre-send it. But and then you ask the $1 million question, which products for you tonight? What would you like to get started with? Everything. I love those people. That's me. When I go to an event, that's me. Like the one who buys everything. All right. But then there's going to be people who are going to ask questions, and questions are okay. Questions are great. Questions mean interest. So answer them or find somebody who can. That's okay too. And say, that's a great question. I'm going to find the answer for you. So which products for you tonight? And then answer questions, help them put it in the cart and check out. So you're really saying 4 simple things. Hey, Susan, awesome. Hey, I'm so glad we got a chance to chat. Were you able to attend the whole presentation? Excellent, great. Thank you for attending. Wasn't it great? What did you like best? All right, let's get you started with a free customer account. And which products for you tonight? Bamski. Answer questions, put it in their cart, place the order. That's closing the sale, baby. All right, that is how we help people change their lives. If they don't, this is better in their body than in the box, people, right? This is better in the body than in the bottle. We change lives by moving products. That's what we do. This has changed my life, I gotta tell you. Oh my gosh, love my trim tee. So please comment on what you learned. I'd love to hear what you learned from this presentation, maybe something you're going to implement, something you were like, you know, hey, that is going to change my world. I'm kidding. I probably taught you nothing new you haven't heard before, but let's implement and really change some lives, because that is what we're here for, right? We're all here to make a difference. And if Market America found you, or you found Market America, you're here to make a difference. So thank you so much for attending. Thanks for being online with me. Give yourselves a big round of applause. You guys rock.